Today there was going to be another episode on my video log, but I have realized that it's 9th of September and this marks my 4-year anniversary on the UK. So this is Monterey. Welcome to my cosmic kingdom. Look at this. Yeah, it's sunny here. Well, it wasn't that sunny when I arrived. Bear in mind, first of all, that so I came from a city with 17 million people, the nicest weather in the world, obviously 40% Latino population, so it was easy for me to communicate. And I didn't come to London. I came to a small city or large village, you can choose, in the southwest of England called Exeter. The first thing that happened to me is that I have to get used to say Exeter instead of Exeter in a more American way. So when I was in Spain, I had an English teacher, and she was from London. And obviously she taught me like trousers, lift, all these things, biscuits. But then I moved to the States and literally we weren't allowed to say trousers or lift or lorries or rubbish or any other British word. So I have to retrain myself into American English, and then when I came back to Exeter I have to retrain myself back into proper British English. The fact also that Los Angeles is 40% Latino population made my life much easier. I mean, I basically hire my utilities in Spanish. I can go to the bank, ask for a Spanish speaker there. So, and what is more subtle is like Americans, because Latino population is so big right now or so large, are more used to the Spanish accent than British, especially British in a more closed environment of the Southwest, which also they have a very strong accent. One of my first memories, or probably the first memory, when I came out of Bristol Airport, is just taking the bus to Bristol Temple Meads, the train station, and I have this memory, like it's just in my brain, of just going on the bus and thinking, wow, the bus is driving on the wrong side of the road. Moncho, you need to get used to this. Other things I remember vividly, when you are in Exeter, in St. David's Station, you need to climb like a very steep hill just to get into the city, because Exeter was a Roman city, and Romans were very, very, very smart people and built it in a hill close to a river and protected from the sea, but close enough to the sea to do some trading. So they said that when you move to a different country, you will experience cultural shock. First, you are like in a honeymoon phase where everything is fantastic. You love everything about the country. Even, oh my God, it's raining, I love the rain. That didn't happen to me. But then you go through a different phase, which is the hate phase. Is when you really hate everything, or it's not hate, but you really don't like anything of the country. Like, oh my God, it's raining again. This happened to me. And then they say you find a way of just get used to live, and you like it, but it's a more relaxed way of liking things. Well, I have to say, in Los Angeles, I went through the 3 phases, more or less. Here, I didn't go through the honeymoon phase. I think I didn't go through the hate phase either. And it was kind of like a dull, maybe very British way of just endure the new situation. So we moved here, it's September, the summer is over, and yeah, started raining. Our first house was not that great, and okay. But then from the very beginning, I discovered a few things. First of all, yeah, weather is not very good, but British TV is amazing. And then more importantly, British people are incredible in general. Of course, you know, there's this thing that I call Moncho's Law, that is the concentration of assholes is just a constant through universe. Apart from that, I really like people in this country. When I went to the Exeter department, I just found very welcomed. I also found that professors, lecturers and PhD students mingle. You could be having coffee with Matthew Bates sitting on the side and be talking with him about the latest movie or something like that. And this is also happening in Surrey. So I think I have the feeling that it's something that happens nationwide. How everyone is so polite. In Spain and in America, we tend to be more aggressive when we speak. So you know, when someone in the UK tells you, well, that is nice. If it's only nice, it means like, well, probably it's not that good. So the way people expresses themselves, how polite they are, how open-minded they are, even though I have to cope with the weather and the food. But the food, I have to say something about the food. Is British food is not that great, okay, but you have tons of Spanish food on the regular supermarkets, like very good prices. Because if you like cooking, at least you can cook nice paella at home, or making an incredible bocadillo de chorizo for just £1, and that is awesome. So once you get used to that, then there is this thing that I call cultural transformation. And because you live here, so you start acquiring certain things from the culture. So I discovered myself in Spain saying sorry too much on the streets. You know, when you bump someone or sorry, or you're in the middle blocking, like, you know, the door is like sorry. So that's me becoming my more British. Also, when normally in Spain at 5 p.m. I feel like drinking tea, which is very weird because, yeah, we don't drink tea in the winter. It's like, I could use a tea. And also queuing. When I go back to Spain, I see how random people are just queuing. It's like, there is a queue, don't jump it. We all are in a hurry. Please, just do the queue and everything is going to be faster for every one of us. And those are a few things that I feel that I have just inherited or just ingested in my system, and becoming more British every single day. What is my opinion now? I have to say that I feel like I have a bittersweet sensation. Sweet because I really like this country. I really like working in academia here. I really like how, in general, people are so nice. But bitter because of Brexit. Yeah, you know, I know, you're going to say like this guy again with Brexit. Yeah, but Brexit is a big thing. And it seems that it's going to happen. And it really makes me sad. Because, first of all, I don't think most of Brexiters voted for Leave. Just wishing people bad things. I just think they were deceived. They voted on false premises, hoping that things were going to change. But everything looks like as if something is going to change. It's going to be changing for bad. All the regions that voted for Brexit massively are going to have a big backlash when the European Union stops sending them money. In academia, there are also cases where other European scientists don't want to present grants for Horizon 2020 with British people because they are worried in case Brexit happens. And it makes me sad because at the end of the day, I will have my European passport, I can go back to Spain, but I feel sorry for all those Brits that that they have been there for us, helping us, and they don't deserve this happening to them. So I'm going to end today's episode with Alan Turing, war hero, a person who discovered or invented the laws that rule computing. I just want to end this episode just giving thanks to all the people in the UK that have helped me somehow during these 4 years. My friends, I'm not going to say names because then I probably miss someone, but you all know who you are. But also these unknown people that made my living here easier, like the person in Exeter Council when I needed them, or the person in the deposit protection scheme, or just the nurse in the fantastic nurse in the NHS that helped me when I cut this finger, and she even tried to speak in Spanish with me. That is lovely. So, and to many others that have done my life much better here. To all of them, a big hug from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye.